Hello, today is August 2nd and it's time for a new diamond painting challenge. So hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Library of Diamonds. As you can already tell, I changed the name of my channel because I didn't no, that's not how it's said. I didn't feel that it was my kind of essence. I didn't feel that it represented me. So, you know, I went a little over some names and I came up with this name. And I'm really excited. I am about to start filming my August challenge. It is August 2nd and I just kitted up this new kit because it's going to be a new kit. And the idea for this was given by Kate, aka Pixie Sticks, aka Dr. Pepper. No, Diamond Painting and Dr. Pepper. I always mix the names. But in my last challenge, I said that I couldn't understand how people was able to, you know, cover their images with release paper and put numbers on it and work on sections randomly. You know, they usually use like a number generator or something like that to choose one. And that I can't. And so she said, well, you know, challenges are supposed to be challenging. So why don't you try to do that? And I thought that it was going to be maybe too much, but then I realized that it was a very good idea. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Which kit am I gonna do? This pretty thing. If you have not watched yet that video, I'm gonna link it down below, is when I opened up the diamond paintings that I ordered from Temu that were custom made. So far, I mean, I have not started it. The only thing that I have done is put some washi tape all around it. And it's just some pretty washi tape that I found. It's of cats. And I thought it was, you know, it suited the diamond painting because it is this one. Look at that. It's Queenie's face. My boyfriend saw it and he didn't understand it. And I'm like, you're not supposed to. It's a joke. Like, look at this. Look at this, so pretty. So that's what I'm gonna do. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to cover the entire image with release paper and I'm going to number each and every section. I don't know how many sections I'm gonna have, but the release paper that I have is the Diamond Art Club one that is bigger, that is, I don't know the measurements, but if you cut it in half, the measurements are these ones. I think it's like 10 by something, 10 by 15. Let me see if here it is, my measuring tape. Let me see the measurements. So this is, yeah, 14.5 by almost 10 centimeters. So I figured that I am going to be doing sections this big. As I said, I'm not entirely sure how many sections I'm going to be having with this. So actually are this size. Like, this is half of it. This is not from Diamond Art Club. This is from Jada Gem Shop, but like the ones that are with her kids. And I don't want to use, let me just, what is it? I don't want to grab like all new release papers. I'm just going to use the ones that I already have. There are ones that are already cut in half and there are others that aren't. So I'm just going to use the ones that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and separate that. I don't want to cut down the Jada Gem Shop ones, but we'll see. It depends on how it is. So I think that what I'm going to be doing next is putting you, you know, in an overhead position situation and let you see how I section off my canvas. So let's go ahead and do that. In total, it was 20. Am I convinced about this? No, But I think that's when the challenge starts for me, because this is something that I would never do. This is something that, you know, seeing this section and then this one and then this one, like that would just, it would stress me so much. But, you know, it's not like a life or death situation. It's completely fine, and I am willing to do it. And the way I'm going to be doing it is I'm going to be making a wheel that is going to select the number that I work on. I don't have a specific set amount of time. Like I'm not looking to finish it in like a week or 10 days or a month or any of that. I'm just gonna diamond paint on it as I want to, really. But every time that I'm going to, that I will start a new section, I will be choosing with a wheel. Just thinking about it, it stresses me, but it's completely fine. It's fine. It's something different. That's the thing about this. Maybe I like the idea of it, and then I start to implement it in, you know, another kits or another type of thing. So it's great. I am going to be putting the numbers 1 through 20, and there's this option in the wheel where once a number is selected, you can choose to remove that number from the options that you're given. That way that number doesn't fall again onto that. So I'm going to be starting this today because I am dying to start to do this diamond painting. I might just do like one section of this today. It'll depends on how it works out. But yeah, right now, what time is it? Well, it's 9:30 p.m. and I definitely think that I can do it. I can pull it off a section, because the entire size of the half of the release paper is what did I say? It was like 9.7 by 14.5 or something like that. But really, like, some of the release papers are overlapping, then that way the sections are a bit smaller than that, and that's completely doable for me. So let's go ahead and see me choose my first section. Here I am actually choosing my first 4 sections and showing you how I'm working on each and every one of them. It was really stressful to begin this challenge because, as I already said a few times, this is not something that I thought I would particularly enjoy, but I decided to take in the challenge because, you know, I had nothing to lose. For the first 4 sections, I just filmed a little bit for me to be able to kind of see the progress, and just in case I was stressing myself too much, try like not to force me to speak, and you know, just to see and feel how the process was going. Now it's time to choose the next section, so let's go ahead and do it. See which one is next. Let's see. Oh, 18, and we're going to remove it. Let's see what 18 is on the canvas. Here it is. Let's remove it. And I do some fixing up because it stresses me out that, you know, it's covering the top. I just rearrange it to be more you know, straight. But this is basically the following section of my canvas. I just can get over her little eye and her nose. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Our first section of the day is complete. I have a mess here, but let's choose the next one. Let's see what is next. Interesting. So where is it gonna stop? Ooh, it's the first time that we go to the top. Great. So over there. Oh, over here. Let's see. Ooh, I think it's gonna be a fast section because it's just a few colors over here, like the V, the H, the A, and the F, and something here at the bottom, but I think it's gonna be quite quick, I think. So number 2, section number 2 of the day, coincidentally. Here I just finished this section, and let me try to make you see this part over here, had a lot of the ABs. Like, look at that. I am really enjoying this actually. So here you can see more of the image. I am really excited to see what are the two next sections that I'm going to be doing today, to see what other parts of the image are revealed. So let's go ahead and roll the wheel thingy. Where's it? Here. So let's go. Let's see which number we get. So it is 20. It's 20. So this is a third one in the bottom row, and after that we're only going to have this one remaining to complete the entire bottom row. So let's go ahead and do number 20. Number 20. Okay, I'm just going to rearrange it so the thingies are like straight. I don't know how to explain it, I'm sorry, but yes, I'm gonna be doing this. It is, yeah, it's kind of confetti-ish, but you know, it's a computer render one, so it's completely expected. I'm still in the third part of on the third section of today, and here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 colors, and this is what I've placed. So you can see it is a lot of confetti. I really don't enjoy confetti the most, but it has really nothing to do with the specific challenge that I'm doing. It's more the rendering type that this is done with. And I decided to leave the containers like this because with the colors being so like scattered, sometimes I just miss one, and I don't want to be taking out like a whole container just to place one and then go back and then find another one. Ugh, I just don't like it. So here is the third section so far. I'm a mess, but nothing new with that, and I'm sorry for this curly, I don't know, this curl has been here for like the last 24 hours, but I think that I have not updated it. Let me see if I can turn on the light and make it, it is what it is. But coffee as always. Yeah, updates. I did 8 sections, and I think you can already tell kind of the, look at that, her little nose. Like, it's so weird that when I look at it from very, very close up, like the nose doesn't make sense to me, but once I just take a step back, look at that, so much detail. And I am so glad I made this image like bigger than like a 30 by 40 or something like that. But today I've been kind of slacking up on this one. I mean, not slacking really, because I've done other diamond paintings that I've been wanting to do, but I want to savor this, you know, and I am not in a rush because it's been kind of quick to work on, even though it's a bit of confetti because it's computer rendered. It's been really fun, and it's, you know, I think so far that it's been less stressful than I thought it was going to be for now. That's like I'm like 40% into this project and this challenge for me, and I can tell you that it has been less stressful than I thought, more enjoyable than I thought, and really rewarding in a way, you know. So am I going to be changing my perspective on something like this? I mean, probably. I mean, I don't know, probably, but possibly. I don't know how that works, but it's time for another day of sections. I'm going to try to complete 4 sections today again, and I'm actually excited. I thought that it was going to come to a point where I was going to be dreading, you know, doing this, but not really. I am actually really enjoying it. So let's go back to my computer and see which section is next. You can see here how it's gone under like quite a lot. So let's select another one and see in which number it falls. So it's gonna be 4 or 6. I think it's 4. Yes, it's gonna be number 4. And I think this is going to be, it's this section, but it's the top part. So I think it might be, oh, I think it's her other eye. Let's see, let's take this one off. Ooh. Yes, it's her other eye. Let's do this. Section 9 is done, and I will try not to zoom out, only like when I finish 4 of the sections of the day, so you can see a little bit more clearly like the before and after. But now it's time to do another of these. Oh, I lost the, there it is. So let's see which section is next, and it's number 6. Is it 6? Oh, it is number 6. So if we come here, section number 6 is this one, which I think it's gonna help a lot to bring the cat's face like to complete more of a section of the face. So the section is actually pretty big, but it's fine. This is going to be our 3rd section of the day. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and do the next number. Is it 8 or 10? Ooh, 10. It's the other side of her nose. So pretty. Look at her nose. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Today is day 4 of my challenge, and I don't know why I have my diamond painting so far away. I need to go and pick it up. Let me go. I am loving this. You have to tell me, what do you think? I mean, you're gonna see every single step of the process of this particular diamond painting, but you guys, can you see this beauty? Can you see? Oh my god, I see it like from close up, and it's the same kind of deal with whenever I do a diamond painting that has a lot of confetti and stuff. When I'm looking it up closely, I'm like, what is this? But I just can't. And I think this is not my final conclusion. I still have 8 sections left, but I can tell you from right now that I am enjoying this more than I thought I would. I think I am actually really, really liking it. Not only enjoying it, but I'm like on the verge of loving this concept. Is this a plot twist? It might be, because, you know, I am 3/5, like I'm 60% into it, and there has not been a minute that I have not enjoyed it. I thought that it was going to be stressful and such, and well, no, let me backtrack. I think the only thing that I am kind of struggling with is I usually work in order. I usually start at the very beginning and do 2 rows and then turn it upside down and, you know, work with the rest of the undone canvas in the bottom, so I don't disturb the diamonds that I've already completed, you know, if I have them like this. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, and I'm sorry. I feel that I'm all over the place. Am I a bit hyper? I don't know. It is what it is. But where was I? Where was I? I forgot where I was. Yeah, so since there are times when you get like a bottom piece and then a top piece and all that, that's been a bit more tricky, but it's not been like a ruining situation at all. It's just been a bit more tricky, and I am realizing that I need to find another place to work. Well, no, I need an AC. I need an AC for my other bedroom. That way I can diamond paint over there and not have this huge monitor in front of me that I cannot move because it's not stuck. I could move it. I am rambling, and I am so sorry for that. But I definitely need free space for me to do this instead of having to roll it up and down, like maybe a full like dining table, but we don't have a space for that. But I'm really enjoying it. I think I might have found another way that I like to actually diamond paint. I don't think I'm gonna be doing this like often, but I think it would be like a great idea. Like this, I already knew the image, you know, but with one of those, how do you call them? I completely forgot how to call them. Mystery canvases. You know, there are places that have mystery canvases. So I can definitely see myself working on those. And instead of working with release papers, work directly with the paper that comes in it. Because, for example, if I get a Diamond Art Club, I know that they do these symbols like in different colors, but not the color that the drill you're gonna place is. That way you don't get the image out of just like the shading of the colors. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but in my head it makes a lot of sense. I think that would be a way, like working with the pre-cut sections and just number them all, or maybe mark them and then just cut as I go. That could be a great idea, and something that I'm actually would like to do if there's ever a mystery diamond painting where the theme is kind of up my alley. But I'm so afraid of those because I don't know. I don't think I'm really picky with diamond painting, but sometimes I think I am. I mean, with images, I have like a very specific style. I think you've noticed, like pinks, pastels, pretty women, whimsical, magical imagery. That's kind of where I lean towards, but that would be really interesting to do. And, you know, it would still be a mystery. The mystery of this is selecting a random place to work on. But the mystery with the other one would be that, and also not knowing what the image is. Because even though I would love to know what the image is, I am not one for spoilers. I know there's people like read the last pages of books because they want to know how it ends or whatever. I could never ever do that. But let's start another session. It's been, I think, 2 days since the last session of diamond painting that I did. And I think I want to be completing this in the next couple of days. Also, another thing that I remembered a few minutes ago but forgot, but now I remembered again, is I forgot how much I like rounds. I love squares and I love rounds, but I have been doing so many square kits lately that I forgot about rounds. So this round diamond painting has made me want to work on the new round ones that I got. They're not many, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to, because if I start another round and I also have my very, very big square that I'm working on, I don't want to start September with a whip, because I want to start September for the event like Drills and Chills and work exclusively on you know, topic related diamond paintings. And the one that I want to start is not in topic. You know, it's first world problems, and I am so thankful for that. And I think I've been rambling for enough time now, so let's go ahead, pick the next color, and see how my kitty's pretty face reveals itself. This is my first 32 ouncer thermos, or however this is called. If you know, you know. If you don't, join Sophie's Discord, Crafters Den. If I know, like if I figure it out, I'm gonna try to put a link down below if you want to join. it's really cool. It's like having a big group chat. Well, that's what it is, a big group chat of people who are just as obsessed with diamond painting, among other things. And trust me, when I say other things, you might see crafters or really kind of nerdy, quirky people as innocent. We are not. We are not. But, however, I don't know why I just said all that, but we're gonna go straight into the last day of my project. I am not gonna, I mean, I think you can see it in my face. I'm not gonna give spoilers until I finish it. I doubt that in the next hours, my thoughts are gonna change too drastically, like to the other side, to where they are right now. I've said it in a clips before, I think. If not, well, here it is. But I am not gonna spoil it, but I think you can tell that I am not hating this. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not hating it. So we have two sections. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God. Look at this. And then I turn around and I see her sleeping over there. Do you see, like, I don't know if every cat does this because I've only had her as a cat, but she sleeps like this, like with her all like face planted. That's my favorite position of her. Just like, oh my God, I love her so much. But yes, so we have two sections left. They're actually together, one to the next. It's 8, 12, 15, and 19. And coincidentally enough, in the Wheel of Names, you know how it gives it a few colors, like a lot of colors. I think it's 4 colors, like green, yellow, blue, and red. And it's one of each color. Like, they're not consecutive numbers, but it's one of each color, which is really cool. So we're gonna be finishing this today. Look at that, look at that. I already can see it. And yeah, let's go ahead, turn the camera around and see which section is next. Now we're gonna go ahead and click and see which section is next. Is it 15 or is it gonna go, oh, no, it's going to be 15. 15, and we have 3 to go. So 15 is this one. Oh, it's her mouth. It's her thingy with a mouth, yes. I think this is gonna be tricky because of, from what I can see, I think this is one of the most heavy confetti ones. But yesterday, when I finished the other 4 sections, I did not put this away, because this is why I don't think I would ever be able to work on a confetti heavy one, like one from Deutschland something, I don't remember the name, and also Diamond something UK. I'm sorry, I am really bad at names, but this is why. I think I would need to have like a tray, like a tower of trays, and have like 1,700 times the amount of trays that I have, because I do not have many. I had more, but I give them to my mom. And the new Diamond Art Club, I don't have enough of them yet. Keyword yet. But let's go ahead and start this section. I just need to remove the tape. It's going to be tricky. Can I do it with one hand because I'm holding my phone with it? Oh, it's actually not tricky at all. Okay, so yeah, I knew it was going to be... Oh, let me turn the light on. That's better. I knew it was going to be quite heavy on the confetti side, but it's fine. That's why we have this here. So let's go ahead and start it. Next section, and we're approaching the, what is it, home stretch? I don't know how that's called. So it is number 8. It is number 8. And the next number that I pick is going to be either 12 or 19. Interesting.
Are religious and cultural exceptions, but those are usually temporary and are for certain periods of time. There is no...
The last time we're going to be rolling this wheel, and after getting the one that we're going to do, we are going to know what's going to be the last section. So definitely we're doing 19. And after 19, we're doing 12. 19 is over there at the bottom. I have it upside down. So I'm not gonna roll it, of course, the next. Let's see what happens if I roll it again. Like, is it going to just like disappear or something? I'm just curious. I'm just being silly, really. Like, of course. So if you remove it, then it's like, oh, it's empty. Interesting. Okay. Hello. This is actually the next day because I tend to diamond paint in different sections of the day, like right after I finish work and then before going to bed. And then after I finish work, I diamond paint a little bit. My boyfriend gets home and of course we spend some time together. And then when I go back to diamond paint, my boyfriend is already asleep and I diamond paint in my bedroom. Here's where we have our main desk. So I don't feel like comfortable, or I don't want to be speaking to the camera when he's asleep. I don't want to wake him up, and also it's kind of embarrassing to talk to a camera because I don't know, I'm still very self-conscious about this, and it gives me like, I cringe a bit when I think about my boyfriend looking at my videos. So whoopsies. But yesterday it was around, I think it was exactly 12, like when it struck 12, that I finished my custom diamond painting. And on top of being a custom, of course, this is a challenge video. I did the challenge where wheel thingy chose which section I worked on, and the sections were pretty random. And I decided to do this challenge. I mentioned it before because I mentioned in a video that it stressed me out a lot to know that there were people who were able to do that, like just do random sections and not in a specific order, because I've always done them like first this side or this side. Like I always go in order. I had never done it in a random way. And as I said, Kate mentioned that it could be a good challenge for me specifically because I particularly don't like it. I mean, I thought I didn't like it. I thought it was going to be too stressful. It might not be stressful. It might not seem like a challenge to other people, but for me, it definitely did. And I only actually struggled with the first 4 sections. I did my diamond painting in 20 sections and I did 4 sections per day. It was alternating days. It was not like from beginning to end. It took me 11 days. Yes, it took me 11 days to finish it. I started on August 2nd and I finished it on August 13th. But the only times where I found it really challenging and stressful, as I said, was at the beginning. But after I finished those 4 first sections, the rest was not as stressful as I thought it was going to be. And I actually quite enjoyed it because I started to notice that I became excited every time that I was going to be choosing another section, just to see what new place in my painting was going to be revealed through the drills, the placing the drills. So here I have the entire image. If you are in the Crafters Den Discord from Sophie, I'm gonna try to remember to leave it down below. You can actually see a lot of the things that I do even before I post them, because I do updates there. Like we all talk and we'll update our whips and our finishes and talk nonsense sometimes, but it's really fun. But here it is. Ta-da! This is so pretty. One of the last sections that I did was right here, her mouth. And the last one I think was this one, was over here. But this is, I said, a close-up image of my kitty. And I just loved the finished product. And as I said, it was not as stressful as I thought it was going to be. Just right at the beginning. But I think that doing this sort of showed me, and I wanted to be kind of like a thing that you get in your mind sometimes, that maybe we think we're not going to enjoy something, but we're never going to know until we actually try it. And that is something that I learned. I mean, it's kind of like a reminder that comes and goes depending on every situation. But this was another reminder that you might not even know what you like if you don't even try to do something that you find maybe icky or something like that. So here's my encouragement to try new things. I think I mentioned in a previous clip that I am really excited to do something like this again, but maybe in one of those mystery canvases. For example, the ones from Diamond Art Club, where the image is all combined, like the actual colors of the drills are not placed in the painting, and they actually do this thing where they alternate certain colors. I think it's like a orangey, yellowishy, something like that, and a bluish or gray, I don't even know, but it's like two different colors kind of sprinkled and placed, so you're not able to see what the image is ultimately until it starts to pop up to life. And I think that's gonna be even more exciting because of the aspect that you only know kind of the vibes of the general image. And I am really excited to try something like that. I don't know when I'm gonna do it because we are approaching a very, very big event that I have some surprises on. Like, this is on my own. This is nothing to do with the official event, but something that I personally want to do with the event, and I hope that it turns out good. But this is just like a little, not even a hint, but just for you to be on the lookout for those. And yes, final thoughts. I love the diamond painting, of course, and I loved doing this challenge. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to do something similar in the future. So this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoy watching it, and let me know down below if you have any other ideas for diamond painting challenges that you might think or that you might even create. It's really, really interesting to kind of explore those ideas, and it's definitely a blast to do these videos, even though sometimes they take me a week or even more, like this one that it took me nearly 2 weeks to complete. It's still a joy to work on, and it kind of changes a little bit the diamond painting experience overall for me. So again, thank you so much for watching. Give me a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more diamond painting related content from me, please make sure to subscribe. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, and don't forget to keep on diamond painting. Bye bye.